Hello, DeMarcus, and welcome to Black Geek Energy. This is another episode that will delve deep into the comic books, manga, anime, Dungeons and Dragons, video games, or anything else that we decide to talk about. But first, I just want to know, how has your previous week been?
Um, Previous week, it's been pretty good, man. I mean, I can't complain. I could, I mean, I can always complain, but I won't. It's been what's been on my mind is this move. Because that's pretty much what I spent my whole weekend doing, just packing. Like they don't know, but we recording this on a Tuesday night instead of our usual Sunday afternoons because I'm using my weekends to like pack up my apartment so I can moving to Hayward, California. Yeah, so
Hayward,
Hayward.
sound like you got some trees.
No, it's actually like just south of Oakland, maybe like 15, 20 minutes south of Oakland.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it'll be dope for like going out and stuff because I like hang out in Oakland a lot. A lot of my friends who I hang out with are out there. Well, I got friends in SF and Oakland.
Your
But
your
hmm,
black friends?
hmm, yeah, that's exactly how it's divided.
Oh, so it's
Well,
like divided.
I got one black friend that lives in um SF that comes to mind in this moment.
Hmm.
And if I think about it real hard, I might have some more out there. But yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah. But yeah, like
What?
I just been packing, man. I just been packing. I just been putting shit in boxes and bags and whatnot. We finished up packing at Shauna's place.
Hmm.
So yeah, and I guess I just have a lot more stuff. So we finished packing my living room and like my kitchen, except for like the refrigerator. Um,
You gotta take your refrigerator?
no. I said we finished packing the kitchen except for the refrigerator. Like there's things in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I ain't gonna take damn no fridge, man. Uh,
I wasn't sure how you
yeah,
felt.
already booked some movers. Already getting the power switched over. I need to remember to call the internet company to get that switched over, but
Oh,
you
that's
know,
very important.
I don't know.
We don't have the internet, especially for next. Are you gonna be in the new apartment or your place that you're at right now?
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because I still have this place until like the 23rd. So
Okay, DeMarcus, where will you have internet? Because I just booked the guest. I just booked the guest for next Tuesday. So we need to get that situated right now.
I'll be in the new place for sure. If
Will you have the internet?
I don't, I'll go to the library. I
Oh
got a library
my.
card. That's also something I did. And I played my first Dagger Heart game.
Okay, we have a lot to talk about. I'm still okay. All
And
right.
I got my pool stick fixed. So many
All right,
things
all right. So many things. All right, so library card. What's up with that?
happened. Well, I had got like a temporary library card a long time ago because I wanted to use Hoopla to like watch some
Mm.
shit. It was a
They
movie
always
I wanted
talk
to watch.
about, oh, sorry, but they're always talking about Hoopla on the horror TikToks I watch because like Hoopla and found footage, they do a lot of movies on Hoopla for found footage. So yeah, I got one. So I'll be watching a lot of Hoopla.
Yeah, yeah. So I just got one, but now I'm about to move to the East Bay. This will
Hmm.
not affect Hoopla, but I also be going to the library to print, and I want to like start checking out books because there's a book club at my job, and I want to participate a time or two. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to like have to buy the book or nothing. So library
Okay.
card.
Okay. Dagger Heart.
Yeah, man. So played the first Dagger Heart game. I'm the game master for Dagger Heart. Uh,
Wait. Whoa. So you're in charge of Dagger Heart?
Yeah.
Do
Why
you
wouldn't
know the mechanics?
Yeah, I knew now. But yeah, nah, it was smooth.
Okay.
And I think it's everybody at the table first time playing. And we all are like hella into it. And so and how it went is like if we were like playing the game and then we needed a ruling, like somebody would look it up. Cause like I got the book, everybody else got the internet. So somebody can like look it up while I'm doing something else, like while I'm engaging with another character.
Okay.
Or like if we in the flow, if it's like maybe like a combat sequence or like a really good role play sequence, if we in it, I'm just gonna make a judgment call so we can keep the momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And look the shit up later. So, and I feel like that's very similar to how I learned how to play, well, how I learned how to DM Dungeons and Dragons. Because like after playing Dungeons and Dragons, like I knew my character, like I knew fighters pretty well, specifically Eldritch Knights. And I had like inklings of what other characters could do. Well, I guess I would have to say that I watched a lot of Critical Role before I had to DM Dungeons and Dragons, so that helped me out a lot. But my point was that this is the same sort of process I went through when I started DMing Dungeons and Dragons. Just like I would like play the game, like DM the game,
And be
and
corrected.
and then as well not be corrected. Like I will make judgment calls at the table, like to keep the momentum of the game, and then I would like take notes or whatever and go look stuff up later. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is how that works. I'm like, oh, well, I made the right judgment call because this is pretty much how this thing works.
Hmm.
Um,
I
Usually it's
play.
like small stuff like, oh, like does this spell like hit 20 feet or 40 feet? And it's like, do 40 feet for now and we'll find out later.
Yeah. Yeah, and Dagger Heart's weird because they don't have feats in Dagger Heart. They just say like short distance, long distance, or extra long or something, right?
Yeah. Like nothing is like 30 feet away from you. It's just like, and I like that because it allows me to like, because I had one player at my table who was like getting back into tabletops. And so he was like, oh, he's like, I want to go from like here to there. And like the first time it was like a long distance, like the thing wherever he was moving to was like very far away. And I was like, all right, you can make it over there, but you ain't able to do nothing once you get there. And I was like, that's very unsatisfying. That's a very unsatisfying turn. So the next time it was like, similar distance. It was kind of far. I was like, you can get over there, you can do a little something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should, and now that I'm thinking about it, I should start making them like pay with hope. It's just like, oh, like if you pay me a hope, you can
Mm-hmm.
get over there and you can do something because that's a far distance.
Yeah, and then they also do coins, like a handful of coins is
Yeah,
amount. Yeah, I can't wait
yeah,
because
I
I
like
start. You like that too?
yeah, because it takes out like the accounting thing. It's like and I think what I was able to do with Dagger Heart is like I got into like the flow of the game a lot more
Mhm.
often and a lot deeper than I would with like D&D. Or I guess not maybe not a lot deeper, but I got into the flow of the game more often and longer. Like we
Mhm.
would just be like in the flow, role playing. This is happening, that's happening. We're chatting with this character. All right, we're moving to the next scene, etc., etc. And it doesn't
Well,
have to get broken up by like, all right, that's 6 beers, so that's going to be an amount of gold or a handful of silver. And it's just like, bro, just pay the man. Either you paying the man or you not. Like, what story point are we doing right now?
um, I don't think that paying for beers is accounting, but I played my first Dagger Heart game on Friday with Neil So
Hmm.
God, and it's my first game outside of um, Dungeons and Dragons that I'm going to be playing. So very excited for that. You also said that your cue ball was fixed.
My cue, so my pool stick. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it had been broke for a while, and I was gonna get it fixed, and I just kept like putting it off. And then I found out that when my job got the pool table refelted, we got four free retippings on pool sticks. So I went down there. I was like, oh, I want to use one of the free retippings that you did for my job. and he was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool." He's like, "I can put this tip back on, but this is kind of a shitty tip, and let me show you why." And he convinced me to buy like a better tip. I took a few practice shots with it, and it was pretty sweet. But I'm going to get to use it for the first time in a match tomorrow.
Mm.
I'll tell you how that goes. But it feels pretty good to have my cue again, because my
Well,
game is getting kind of like random. Like sometimes depending on like what house cue I was able to get, like I was like locked in. But sometimes it's like, oh yo, like nothing I'm hitting is like going right. But that's how them house cues be.
mm,
It's like wearing the rental skates when you go to Cascade. Sometimes you get that one skate that's just like pulling to the right. You be fighting that all night.
mm. Well, I did things my week too.
What did you
Um,
do, Jared? What happened?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I watched Master Chef Canada
Hmm.
this past week.
Master
And
Chef Canada.
yeah, that it's just like them in a studio, they're cooking stuff. It's not like Master Chef USA.
Hmm.
Um, Also this week, Top Chef Canada. I watched there are two episodes of that. I watched that. Um, but mostly this week I have been trying to keep up my latest trend of not, going overboard with One Piece. I said that I wasn't going to watch a lot of episodes because wait, why did I say this? Oh, because, you watch a whole bunch of episodes and then when you get to the the end, um uh it's like you have to wait a whole week, you have to do all this stuff.
Oh,
So
so
yeah,
what everyone else does?
yeah, and I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. So basically this week I watch uh well I don't say what episode I ended on. Oh, hold on. Let me just get it right quick. Oopsie. 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 Hold on. It's right here in my thing. I don't say the episode I ended on, but it's right here in the thing because I read these every week. Okay, 7:47. I watched it till 7:47, which is what I said.
Hmm.
Last week I ended on 6:56, which is 91 episodes. So I haven't been doing.
Okay. Well, I
I
mean,
know,
100 episods in a week.
I
That's a
know.
lot of
That's
anime.
a lot, and I did not mean to do that. But DeMarcus, if you knew
You
what
gonna be
I was,
caught up soon, bro. 100 episodes
I
a week. You finna be with me. Waiting week.
DeMarcus, I
I'm
know,
not
and
there
I
yet.
don't want that to happen. But I have notes, and hopefully, by you hearing these notes, you will know why I was there for almost 100 episodes. All right, so this is, of course, the Dressrosa arc, which
Hmm.
is a very important arc for the whole stick of things. Almost as important as Marineford. Are you okay?
Yeah, my eyes just itching.
Hmm. Need some Claritin?
Nah, I'm good now.
All right, so first note, how many species are there in this thing? Because we
Hmm.
got the fish man, we got the long arm, we got the long legs, we got the gnomes, we got the humans. Who else is in this thing? I don't get that. Well, I do get it.
Dragons consider themselves a different race too.
We're gonna get to them later. Um, the girl that Sanji loves is a princess, and she started off on the other team because she was part of Dofi's. That's what they call him. She was part of Dofi's gang, but she was a princess all along. So I'm like, wait
Who are
a
we talking about?
minute, huh?
Who are we talking about?
I think her name was Violet. The She became the princess of Dressrosa. I think that's her name, Violet.
Oh, okay. I think I remember.
And she had the
Viola. Yes. Yes. Yes.
mm,
Okay.
yeah, and she had the power where she could see stuff.
Hmm.
She ate the CC fruit or something. I just made that up. But she ate the fruit where she could see things. All right. Um, why didn't these children in Flamingo's gang grow up in 10 years? And I got to answer that later. Because they showed them in flashbacks and then they showed them now. So I got to answer that. So I'm thinking that this art, and this is why I went 90 episodes. So I'm
Hmm.
thinking that this art was going to be fun and it was going to be casual. And it was. For the last 5 minutes, we found out that the dwarves are slaves, the flamingo shot law, and Big Mama is there.
Big Mom, not Big Mom.
Okay, well, she's there. So I had to keep watching. And every episode after that added on to the tension. So then I had to keep watching them even more. Um, did you remember this arc at all? Okay, I don't know, but maybe it'll come back to you. Uh, they're splitting up again. They just got back together. What's going on? And for the rest of this arc, Sanji, Chopper,
Hmm.
uh, um, what's the girl's name? She ain't been there in 90 episodes. I done forgot it. Um, Brooke and who's the girl? The girl with the weather control?
Nami,
Yeah.
she's one of the main people. You
Well,
700 goes in.
she has not been there in 90 episodes. Um, the next comment, I know that ain't Sato. Back from the dead. It's Sato.
Hmm.
Same hat, same lead pipe. Um, oh, this
Longer,
wait, what you say?
longer pipe because this is long. It's always as long as his body, and it was so he was smaller when he was a kid. He had a shorter one.
Yeah, yeah. This one I kind of regret, but in the beginning I wrote Senor Pink is worse than Sanji. Mm. And then it changed. It all changed later. And I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
Uh the next one. I am so furious at Usopp because Usopp was saying all this stuff, big cash talk to those gnomes. And
Hmm.
then when it came down to it, he was crying. He was running away from the fight. He was running away. He was halfway out of the docks before he decided to turn back when everybody
Hmm.
needed his help. You oh
But that's who Usopp is, man.
you no. Usopp never has done that to that extent. And after those 2 years, Usopp got all big and brolic. He was supposed to be brave.
Nah,
That's a
nah.
mess.
You thought
Yeah, Usopp and Buggy are the same, copy and paste.
mm, just
Usopp
without
and
the powers.
yep, Usopp and Buggy are the same.
Mm, mm.
Flamingo is in so much trouble when they cured everybody who were toys, cured the
Mm,
toy people, and they all started to remember what actually happened. Like
mhm,
that vein started popping on Flamingo, and oh, he was in trouble then.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Um, them laughing, God, everybody laughing at Pico's voice was so mean, but I laughed too.
Pico?
Pico was that big brolic rock man, and he could like go into rocks, but
Oh,
he had this very high pitched voice.
okay.
Yeah, he had this very high pitched voice.
Oh, okay. I think I remember this dude.
Hmm.
Part of some kind of like gang, ain't he?
He's in Doflamingo's gang.
Okay, okay, okay.
He was like, I think he was one of the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
Next note was so funny. Law is so over this partnership. He was just on the back of that horse, like, what is going on? I'm so over. what's his name? Straw Hat. I'm so over this whole gang. I'm so over the pirates. I need to be back with my crew. They are reliable. They are consistent. And then this crew is a mess. He was always making these faces like, I'm so over this child. This is the worst day of my life. Um, yeah, because he got shot like 7 times in one day. Doflamingo shot him 3 times point blank.
Law?
Uh, yes, Law. And then he shot him 1 time and then he transferred it out. But yeah. Um I understand Bartolomeo having a little crush, but this
Bartholomew?
is huh?
Bartholomew?
No, Bartolomeo.
Okay.
Bartolomeo having a little crush, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. His fandom is ridiculous, but I actually think that all worked out in the end with his fandom.
Mm.
Um, let's notice for you, DeMarcus.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what was DeMarcus talking about? Duffy has no redeeming qualities. He has always been a villain, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel bad for him at all.
Talking about Doflamingo.
Yes. Like we did a whole show on are they really a villain? And yes, he
Mm.
was.
What did I say?
You said like you gave me his whole story.
Mm.
I was like, oh, that sounds sad. Oh, okay, maybe he does have some redeeming qualities. This is before I seen the show. Like,
Mm.
and like your um story of him was really why I started watching the show. Well, one of the
Okay.
but he didn't have no redeeming qualities at all, child. He was horrible from the day he was born to the day he got arrested.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
So I don't know what you was talking about.
I don't remember what I was talking about either. I'm not
Um,
even the same person that said that.
it's recorded. You can go back and listen to it.
I'm sure I can. Mhm.
It is the episode, Are They Really a Villain? And I was like, oh, he was a what? He had to kill his father? No, that little boy was a troublemaker from day one. From day one. Like, I don't know what you was talking about, child.
Hmm. I don't remember either. That was a while
Yeah.
ago.
No, I remember.
I mean, I'm
You
glad.
don't. You don't remember. You gotta go back and listen to that episode because you said that he was a redeeming character. He wasn't really a villain.
Okay. Because I
Uh
remember this vaguely, and I think I remember just being like, "Oh, like, is he really a villain?" Raising the question, "Is he really a villain?" Because most of his life, I think, like a lot of stuff in his life happened to him, and he couldn't help it.
mm-mm. No, he did all that. When he was strung up by those townspeople, he made them fall with Supreme King Hockey. And this was, of course, after he was in the village telling people that they should shine his shoes, that he shot people for less. So
Mm.
he was a horrible person from sun up to sundown.
And that was when he was a kid, wasn't it?
Yes.
I guess he really was a villain the whole time.
What? Um, Horizon is kind of weird with this little boy.
That's his brother, ain't it?
Yes. Corazon was kind of weird with Little Law. He was saying stuff that was kind of pedophilic. Because he was like, oh, we should sell the 7 seas together. We can live together. We can
Mhm.
have a happy life. I'm like, that doesn't sound okay if you were saying to a little 10-year-old boy, you grown behind man.
Mm.
Like, you need to take a chill pill for a minute there. Because that silence fruit is looking kind of suspect right. Next
He was just
is
trying to save Law. He was just trying to help him out.
no, he wasn't. He was trying to touch him in his no place.
What? Damn.
Um,
No.
Cor- Cora. is getting his butt whooped by everybody. He got his butt whipped by the Marines, by the pirates, and then by Dolphy that day. He was just getting his butt annihilated. He got beat up by everybody. Everybody and their mamas in that one little day. I'm guessing you don't remember any of this.
I remember some of this. Like I remember Cortisone and Law's like meeting, like flashback meetup story, like how they met.
Mm-hmm.
He was like taking care of Law for a little bit, and he got
Mm-hmm.
Law got the op fruit from
Mm-hmm.
Cortisone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True.
I remember that.
Um, so I had to take back everything that I was saying previously when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Senior Pink's baby died. I was so sad. And that's why he dressed up as a baby to make his wife smile.
Shut up.
Yeah, that was a um, very sad moment in the show. Yeah, and like I feel like that's the part they're gonna cut out in the redo of the show, but
I
Senior
mean,
Pink's
was that part really important though?
to the overall story, no. But to my heart,
But
yes.
really, but very important to that character, right?
Extremely important for that character.
Yeah, I mean, yes, and I would not like it removed, but I don't
Yeah.
think overall that is like an important
I mean
part.
it's not, but okay. You're not gonna fool me, One Piece. I know Law ain't dead because Law had died 7 times up to this point. Like Law ain't gonna die. There's no way that Law can ever die in this show.
I wouldn't say no way that he can ever die, but he's a pretty important character at this point.
True. All
Because
right, so no, go ahead.
nah, I mean, because I've been afraid of him dying before.
Yeah, after he died the third time during this one arc, I was afraid no more.
Mm. It's still the Dressrosa arc, ain't it?
Yeah.
The Dressrosa arc is a long ass fucking arc, and it was one of the first times I was like, all right, I'm gonna stop watching this show for a while because I was
uh,
so tired of seeing it.
yeah. All right, so Luffy finally has Gear 4, and this is so stupid.
Mm.
I'm like,
When did Gear 4 pop up?
the Dressrosa arc,
But who was he fighting when he first used it?
Dofi.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not at all liking it. It just seems stupid. Why
Mm,
does he
I like
why
it because Gear
why
4 he's like covered in hockey,
why does
right?
he why does he keep flying? Why does he
He's bouncing.
no, how does he keep flying?
He's
Why
kicking
does he
in the
keep
air.
bouncing?
Everybody, Sanji does this kicking in the air shit where he can fly and nobody questions it, but Luffy doesn't, and now
No. He steps on the air.
is
He had
Luffy doing that shit too. Luffy's doing that shit.
no, he did not do the airwalk
Mhm.
because he doesn't always puff out air from his feet. He does it when he wants to, and when he doesn't want to, he's still floating up there. So it makes no sense.
He's lighter than
Um,
air. He's a balloon.
he was not layered in air because he keeps going down to bounce, except for when he doesn't want to. All
Luffy
right,
can do whatever the fuck he want, man. Shut up.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. All this happened, and another thing. So now there is another layer of this One Piece powers because Duffy said that his fruit was awakened. So
Hmm.
then he did not get tired from using his fruit. So now there's another layer to this power stuff.
There's always another level.
God. All right. All this happening in one day is crazy. All this was one day. Like the sun did not set. From the tournament to Duffy getting arrested was one
Oh
day.
no, I don't think was it.
Yes.
That's crazy for a day's work.
It's very crazy. And the city was demolished. Okay. The city was in rubble after that. And then the gravity guy, blind man, used
Hmm.
the rubble to try to kill the pirates. All right, so what? Kuzan is a Blackbeard pirate now?
Mm-hmm.
Because they mentioned that. I'm like, excuse me? My former crush, who I found out was a German, is a Blackbeard pirate now?
Kuzan's German.
Oh my God, we talked about this just last week.
I didn't think we said Kuzan was German. I thought we said somebody else was German.
Oh, Law is German, Kuzan is Russian.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
Dark skinned ass Europeans.
exactly. Um, wow. So Fujitora and Smoke pulled a fast one on the Marines. Now
Mm-hmm.
that was a good fast one.
Mm-hmm.
When they first when they did the broadcast,
Right.
and I forgot what they did. I forgot what they did. I forgot what they did. Hold on. Fuji, Tora, and Smoke pulled a fast one on the Marines. Let's see. What is the AI saying? Yeah. Because they after Alabasta, when they changed the story up, they wanted to make sure that Dressrosa, like that the story couldn't change up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how they pulled a fast one.
They
Great.
wanted to
And
make sure that the story couldn't change leaving Dressrosa. So they did what?
mhm. they uh they televised the
Mm-hmm.
apology, and they televised Fujitora bowing to the new king.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I remember that. And it was like, Fujitora, don't you ever bring your ass back to another military base till you catch Straw Hat.
Yeah. All right, there's two
I
more
fuck
notes.
with Fujitora though.
Huh?
I said, I fuck with Fujitora though.
I do too. He just doing his job.
Yeah, exactly, man. He a good one, and he ain't just out here trying to fuck people over. He's like, look, I'm gonna do my job, but I'm also gonna take care of the people because that's the job.
Yeah. Yeah. These townspeople have been running all day.
Hmm.
They've been running. They've been running from the strings attacking the town. They've been running all across the city. Then they had to run all the way to the docks to try to save them from getting blown up by Fujitora. They need a rest, child. And my last note is that Bartolomeo is a better fan than me. And yeah, he is. Because after we got to see his ship, mm, yeah, he's a better fan than me. So those are my notes. Next is the Silver Mine art, which is a filler art, but I like the fillers. I've liked the fillers in this show. And then I'm going to do the zoo art, which
Hmm.
they have been talking about going to zoo. They kind of showed Sanji, Usopp, not Usopp, but Nami, Chopper, and what's the child name? Um, Soul King, Brooke, there already, or I think they're there. But yeah, they're going to zoos, and shorter. It's a shorter season of One Piece, kind of. So I'm really excited to see all the zoo. So yeah,
Okay.
Dressrosa was fun though.
Dressrosa was a good art. It was just long. Um, oh, the zoo art where they okay. Where they meet all the okay. I don't want to spoil none of that, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They meet the animal people.
Don't spoil it.
Okay.
And is that a good one?
Mm, I liked it.
Okay.
I
I
liked
mean,
it.
I've
It
liked
leads
everyone so far. Don't
it
spoil it.
leads into it leads us into like the Wano arc,
Mhm.
which is also like long.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Demarcus. So, that was One Piece for the past week.
Hmm.
And we have another segment where we like to put people on to something. We like to say, this is the best form of media that we have gotten into this week.
Hmm.
And Demarcus, this is sponsored by our good pals at Movie Pass. Can you please tell our lovely listeners about Movie Pass?
Yeah. So MoviePass is a subscription based. It's all about making movie going more affordable, more accessible, and just easier for everyday people. Um, they have revolutionized movie going, and to where like you're no longer paying per movie per seat. You're paying an upfront monthly price to go see as many movies, up to as many movies as you like per month, up to now. So it's up to you how many movies you want to see in a month. Uh, this month I actually been to the movies a few times, man. Well, I went and saw that Chainsaw Man movie, but yeah.
How was it?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's exactly what I
But
thought.
yeah, but see, once you get your MoviePass account, they're going to send you a MoviePass card. It comes in the mail. It is a MasterCard and acts just like a debit card. You unlock it, you use it to pay for your movies. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You in there?
Mm, okay.
I love my MoviePass, so give it a shot.
I do too. Um, but do you have anything that you want to put our listeners on to?
That's what I was just looking for, man. I'm sure I watched something recently.
Well, I'll go.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I have been reading a new comic. Well, it's not new. It's been out for a while now, but it's really, really great. It's a comic called Assorted Crisis Events.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is an anthology series. And each comic book tells the tale of this world where time is going haywire. Time is
Mm-hmm.
going haywire. There are time sicknesses. You see different people in time, like while you peek out your window.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like time mixed with like Black Mirror episodes. Well, uh, the last one was crazy. It it told the tale of a wife of a man that
Mm-hmm.
was afflicted by this time sickness, and like he
Because he was
could
traveling through time too much.
because what?
He had a time sickness because he was traveling through time too much.
No, I mean nobody travels through time. They just have these time sicknesses.
Mm.
Well, some people do. Other things happen to other people, but this person had this time sickness where he would age and de-age randomly throughout the day.
Mm.
So like this wife would be there and she could wake up to her husband and she would go down to breakfast and it was a child and she would leave the house and come back. She would leave the house for 30 minutes and come back. And this, her husband would be an old man who couldn't find a bathroom. So he had excrements in the closet where he was hiding. Like it was so emotional, this
It's
comic
a
book. Like,
comic book.
yeah. And he was going and she was going through a lot. Like she was going through a lot. Like it got to the point where this man was like a fetus. So like he was literally dying because he didn't have no nutrients or substance. And thankfully he grew up
before you
randomly.
got it.
Yeah. So like it's very like everything in that comic book was very emotional. Like I don't think I've read a comic book that emotional this year. But yeah,
So
assorted. Mhm.
when he, so did he always have this time sickness, or did they get married before he got the time sickness?
Yes, they got married before and then he developed the time sickness. Cause like all this stuff like happened suddenly on the whole world.
Okay. God damn, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they
How old
had
is he really? What's his actual age? Did they say?
I don't know, but I think they were like 40.
Yeah, man, you 40, you still got some good life left in you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like when he was little, like he didn't know where he was, he didn't know anything, he didn't know who that woman was. And then when he would be old, like he would have dementia and he
Mm,
wouldn't know anything. And like there was always his brochure. There was like, we know that people are suffering, so you can send them here. But like it was like, why would I leave my husband? So it was her going through the trials of not wanting to leave her husband
mm.
and everything else she was dealing with. It was very emotional. Very emotional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assorted crisis events.
Assorted crisis events.
Mhm.
That's a,
Yeah.
I'll write that one down. That's god damn.
Yeah. All right, DeMarcus. So what about you?
I'm gonna put y'all onto a board game.
Mhm.
And the board game we put y'all onto is called uh Dominion. Make sure I got the name right. Yeah, Dominion. All right, so it's a deck builder. Um, and the object of the game is to like be able to is to get the most victory points. You get victory points by like buying different cards. So there's like money cards, there's different kinds of people cards. So um like torturer is a card. There's also like a king kind of card or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't remember exactly what it was called, but let's see here. If I can get some of these card names. I know torturer is definitely one. Um, but like you buy the different cards and you can use the cards to do different things in the game. So there might be a card that's like, take a card from your opponent, or a card to say, oh, get two assassin cards and then get some more money. But it's a dope ass game. Like I'm usually as I've gotten more into board games, I'm usually not a fan of deck builders because like it's kind of like playing two games. Because the first game is like finding the right cards and building your deck. The second game is actually playing your deck against the other people as you're playing the game with. And it's too much. It's too much. But this one, it's light. You at least when I was playing, you pretty much dealing with like small decks. Like you're not making a deck of like it's not like playing Millennium Blades and you get like a fucking deck of 40 cards, like you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something. But yeah. Let me see. What else can I say? What else can I say about this game? What else you want to know, Jared?
I don't really want to know a lot. It's the game. Um, like what's the setting? Because I know the last little game that
The
we played
setting
was
is
like
like
in Tokyo, but what's the setting for this
that's Tokyo. The setting is like it is like olden times, like ye old tavern kind
one?
of time. There's like knights, but there's also like freeholds and fiefs and
Mhm.
like things like that. You know, what I'm saying? Like The Witcher. Imagine those kind of
Okay.
times.
Okay. All right, sounds interesting. We should play one day on the what's that thing called? The little
You gonna have to
website.
talk. The Patreon. You gonna have to talk, man. You can't. We
Yeah, I know. But see, that's the thing, because I be trying to do to game, and I when I'm editing these episodes, I like stream the games. And I don't talk
Hmm.
then either. But I guess I'm like listening. I don't know. I play a lot of single player games, so I don't really express myself. I don't know.
Mm.
I do need to talk.
Express yourself.
I know. All right, Demarcus, is there a activity that you have crafted for me to lose today?
There's a activity that I have crafted for you to win today, and it's actually pretty short.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be a trivia activity.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, there are manga is divided into different categories or genres based on like demographic, like age market.
Okay.
Um, and those usually do include, certain kinds of stories. So what I want to have you do today, Jared, is guess the genre that I am describing. I'm just going to like read a little description, and all you got to do is say, oh, that is this is that. Do you want a word bank? Do you want an answer
Yes.
bank?
No.
Oh, pussy ass nigga want a fucking answer bank. Can't just pull it
I
out the.
don't speak Japanese, so
Are you ready for your answer bank?
can you put the answer bank in the chat?
Man, you a needy nugget today.
I am, Demarcus. I am. Put the answer back in the chat and do not, and then like say it for the listeners if they don't have a thing.
Okay, so the words in your answer bank are going to be shojo, seinen,
Oh, oh no. Don't speak Japanese, you bastard. See, you are really trying, and then you said I have crafted
shonen,
something for you to read, for you to win today, but this isn't for me to win. I don't know what these Japanese words.
and kodo mamuke.
Can we just do the thing where we were talking about demons and ghosts again? Because I wanted that.
What are you? No, no, that's not today's activity. All right, so this is your answer bank. Sending that over to you now. I am going to be reading the descriptions, and all you got to do is be like, "Oh, that's this one."
Okay, you bastard.
I misspelled one, or it tried to correct my spelling on this, but
I
this
don't care. I don't even know how to say this stuff. So it doesn't matter how you spelled it.
it should be spelled. All right, you ready?
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
All right. This genre is aimed at teen girls, often centering romance, emotion, and character relationships. Some manga and or anime that fall into this category is Fruits Basket or Sailor Moon. What genre is this? It's for the girls. For the girlies.
Um, I have no idea. I have no idea. Is it seinen?
It is not the seinen. It is,
Shonen.
you already guessed, it is the shoujo.
Shoujo.
You can scratch that one out your answer bank.
Okay. I'm probably gonna say it again.
All right, all right, all right. But hey, there are four more. So get ready, get ready, get ready.
No, I don't
This
speak
one
this language.
is this genre is made for children. Features simple storytelling, humor, and moral lessons. Some examples of anime that or manga that fall into this genre are Doraemon and Pokemon Adventures.
Can I get a hint?
I just read you a whole description.
uh, is it Jose? It's
It's
Jose?
not. It is
Oh,
not Josei. It is Koro Momuke. All right, Jared. You got get three more. You get 60%. You got these next three. You got these joints. You good. You good. And the next one, I know you're gonna know because I feel like this is your favorite genre.
You don't know that.
This genre is aimed at teen boys and focuses on action, adventure, friendship, and growth.
My favorite genre.
Some, some manga or anime that fall into this genre are Naruto and My Hero Academia. What genre is this?
Shonen.
That is absolutely correct, Jerry. It is the shonen. That is my favorite genre of anime as well. Okay, next one. This genre is for adult men. It tends to explore mature themes, realism, and psychological depth. Um, some of the manga or anime that would fall into this genre are Berserk and Tokyo Ghoul. The first season of Tokyo Ghoul was so good. Everyone after, well, not season, but first um, the first Tokyo Ghoul show was so good, but all that after that it was not good no more. I did not enjoy it. At Tokyo Ghoul Re, I was like, cut it off.
Seinen.
That is correct, Jerry. It is the seinen. What you reading over there? I saw you looking to the side.
I'm reading what my favorite. I
You
just
reading
had to.
what?
I had to find out what my favorite manga is called, and it doesn't
Mm,
have a Japanese name.
mm. All right, Jerry. This is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
This one is for the adult women, for the aunties, and it focuses on realistic romance, slice of life, and emotional drama. Some examples of manga and anime that fall into this category are Nana and Paradise Kiss. What genre is this?
Josei.
That is correct. It is the josei.
Josei.
And Jerry, that's all the ones. We got three on correct, man. After you got that one, you was on the roll. You had them. I should have did that one first, and then you would have got them all right.
Well, thank you for having confidence in me. Um, but you didn't say the one that I would have known, BL manga.
Well, I think that would fall into the shonen category
No, it wouldn't.
or the seinen category.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. How does it fall into those categories?
It would be aimed at teen boys or adult men. No,
No, no. These are slice of lives.
and slice
It,
of life usually falls into josei. That's exactly what it says here.
that's not what you said, and that's
This is
not what
this
this
I
is.
said
This is its own category.
for josei. I'm talking about the demographic categories, Jared, not the theme categories, not the story categories.
And the demographic is gay men.
But then I could because then I could do like music idol, cooking gourmets, school life, magical girls, yeah, and then you're talking about yaoi, boys love, yuri, girls love, like
Yaoi, hold on.
those
Boys
are
Love
themes.
is not yaoi.
What how's it pronounced then?
It's not.
Yaoi,
I mean, Boys Love and yaoi are two separate things.
yaoi slash boys love.
No, it's not the same. I mean, Boys Love can be yaoi, but yaoi is not always Boys Love.
Okay, a distinction that does not make a difference to me.
DeMarcus, just because it doesn't make a difference to you, it's not your culture, and that's why it doesn't make a difference to you. But there is a difference.
Okay,
Words mean things.
and you splitting hairs.
I'm not splitting hairs. Yaoi and Boys Love are two separate things.
Jared, do you feel like you did bad at this game, so you got to be right about something else in order to like?
No, no, I feel like you do not understand that a story about boys' love does not have to be pornographic. That's how I feel.
I mean, Jerry, you're right. What do you want
Thank
me
you.
to
That
say?
I'm right.
So you did need that to in order to be able to move on.
No, I needed you to acknowledge that you were wrong.
You need to work on that, bro.
It's not something I need to work on. I'm
Game.
fine with it.
It's the game.
I'm fine with it. All right, DeMarcus. So today we are going to talk about all about manga, or we're talking about manga. Or I forgot what this episode was called. It's going to be in the show notes. But I wanted to start off this conversation with you, actually. How was your trip to the manga
Oh, the
exhibit?
Manga Museum, the Art of Manga up here in SF at the DeYoung Museum. It was really, really good, actually. We got there kind of late, so we kind of had to rush through. Um, but they had a section for boys love.
Oh, great.
There's like a gay section. Yeah, it was dope.
So what were some of the things that you saw? I didn't see any pictures. I'm
Uh,
hoping that you took some
forgot,
notes, but
I just forgot to send it. But
tell me about it.
they had man, they had like all the big hits that you would, they had the artists from Inuyasha up there. They had the artists from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They had the
Wait,
art
they were in
the not the person that
oh,
they're
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
They did mention that they had one of the artists come and do like a lecture at the museum, but that was
Oh,
like
nice.
yeah, that was like maybe like a month or so ago. I don't know. I missed it.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was hella dope, and it was different. It was dope to see like the manga panels like blown up to like art size, and especially like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ones. Like those were like blown up to almost human size,
Mm.
like child size. Um, so yeah, it was. What else? What else? They had art there from the writer of One Piece.
Oh,
Uh,
I love One Piece. I heard of that one.
mhm. Um, I saw some Bleach stuff. I saw some Inuyasha stuff. I saw the woman who wrote Inuyasha also wrote another manga that is like eerily similar to Inuyasha. And so I was like going through looking at the panels and reading it. I was like, yo, I was like, this story is Inuyasha. And then my girl comes over and she's like, oh yeah, because this person wrote Inuyasha. I'm like, they did? She's like, yeah, it's over there. And I'm like, oh. I'm over here going crazy. Like, what have I seen this before? Um, I feel like, and I'm gonna look this up as I say it, but I feel like I read there was a manga series in there that was like very similar to Hajime no Ippo. Remember that anime I was watching about boxing? There
Oh
was
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
manga in there very similar to that, and I was like, yo, maybe this is like the precursor to Hajime no Ippo, or something like that. But um, I haven't I didn't I had not looked it up.
Mm,
Um, but it looks like yeah, Hajime no Ippo is its own manga,
mm.
and I can't remember in this moment what the manga name was that I saw up there at the
Museum.
museum. Yeah,
So was this like an actual museum, or was it like a
the DeYoung Museum is like an actual museum. It's a pretty famous museum.
oh, the Young Museum?
DeYoung, DeYoung, DeYoung.
Oh, okay, okay. And it's like so they always have manga, or is this like a traveling exhibit?
No, this is their own exhibit. They put this together
Mm.
for like someone at the DeYoung Museum put this together for the DeYoung Museum. So I think right now you won't see this exhibit anywhere else.
Oh, okay. Okay. And like, did you learn anything about like the first manga, how it got popular?
Oh, it didn't. It actually didn't take that. That's not the lens they did it from. They just did it like here's a feature on this artist and their art and their contributions to
Oh,
manga, and here's a feature on the next artist and their art and their contributions to manga and why their stuff is like so impactful.
so it wasn't like the other museums where it was like a walkthrough. history. It was just like a
Yeah, it wasn't like a manga zero to today. It was just like
okay,
feature, feature, feature. Yeah.
okay. So, um, were there any colored um panels that you saw there? Was it totally in black or white?
No, there were quite a few color panels. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of them. One Piece had a lot of color panels, and so did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That one
Mm.
had color panels as well. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, in the beginning, I think there were more of them were black and white, but yeah, but still, I mean, it's still dope either way.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I know that with manga, the a lot of the writers do the coloring, not the coloring, but the panels as well. So did you see any of that where they pulled double duty like that?
Um, I think I remember seeing a lot that like some things had different writers than they did artists, but um, I think each artist had a pivotal work that was like, oh, this is the story that I have written and drawn.
Yeah.
There were also, like plenty of stuff where it's like, oh, like the story is written by so and so. He did the art. This person did the art for it.
Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I am
I thought,
very
sorry, I
no,
thought
you
about that
go.
a little bit as I was walking through the museum, and I saw that a few times where they were crediting like, oh, like this artist did the drawings for this story. And I was like, what about the person that wrote this story? I
Hmm.
feel like they should be getting some credit in this museum as well.
So answer me a little question. Is anime an ad for manga? Or do you think anime is an ad for manga?
I think anime is an ad for like the toys and the like memorabilia and shit. Just like how American cartoons are sort of like ads for toys. These are anime is ads for like collectibles and stuff. Because I bought a One Piece collectible out of the DeYoung Museum while I was there.
Is it Bon Clay?
No, it's Luffy.
That's a mess.
Well, when you buy your
Bon Clay's the best character in One Piece, by the way.
do your thing.
I don't know if I said that on this podcast, and I'm gonna say it again. But
What did you say?
Bon Clay, Bon Clay supremacy, Bon Clay, the king of the pirates. Bon Clay is the best character in One Piece. Bon Clay, period. Yes. Um. So in the museum, did you see any manga that did not have the anime?
Yeah, of course. Of
Mm.
course.
Um.
Because there's this I don't remember what it was called. Let me see if I have it right here in my notes real quick.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, so this one manga called "What Did You Eat Yesterday" is about a middle-aged gay couple in Tokyo. I don't think I've ever seen an anime for that one.
What did you eat yesterday?
Yep.
Now you know I'm gonna look it up because it's a gay couple.
Hey, sir, do your thing. And they wrote another one called the Ooku Inner Chambers. Ooku the Inner Chambers. Um, yeah, and I remember I don't think I've ever seen. Maybe I've seen like an Ooku anime somewhere, but not for real.
Uh,
I don't think it's the same joint.
a casual romance between two middle-aged men and the many meals they eat together. Sounds boring. Sounds boring. So I know that, well, they had spotlights on a whole bunch of artists. Did you see any, like who was your favorite artist when you were at this manga museum?
Mm. You know, I gotta give it to um and I'm hesitating because I'm not a fan of the anime, but um
Attack on Titan.
I don't think that one was in there. I didn't see that one.
Mm.
Hirohiko Araki, who writes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Mm.
art for that one was so fucking good. Like those were the ones they had like blown up to like almost the size of a person. They had like that was the one
Ooh.
where it looked like you were looking at like an actual exhibit, actual like museum exhibit of like of an actual artist. Um, so yeah, like that was probably the best one I've seen. Like the One Piece stuff was also good, but I think I was just more of me like being a fan of One Piece than it actually being comparable to the JoJo stuff. Because the JoJo stuff, you would put like one character on a huge ass canvas and it would be great.
So did they well, no, Demarcus, did you see that Instagram with that girl who was like actually doing the JoJo poses?
Yeah, I think I have seen that.
Uh, she is amazing.
Yeah.
She's really great. But yeah, I need to go to JoJo and I'm gonna go back one day, but I'm enthralled in this One Piece.
I want
Um,
to like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure so bad. I want to like it so much.
no, I did like it. I did like it. I loved the first season. I think I watched the second season and I'm somewhere in the third season. But
Mhm.
but yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
I can't get into it, man. I don't know what's blocking me, but it's just not catching for me. Like
Is
I
it
be
the
getting bored.
gay stuff?
No, man, I just be getting bored.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't I saw that they do a racing across America
Mhm.
season. So that sounds boring to me,
Mm,
but I wasn't there when I was watching it. They were on a plane going to Egypt when I
mm.
when I was in some arc and I stopped watching it.
Okay.
But I need to go back. Maybe in December I'll go back to well, I'm gonna go back to JoJo and I will see how far I get before I fall off. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with JoJo's, but two
So
different people.
then, like, what is the first manga you ever remember reading?
The first manga that I ever remember reading was Bleach
Really?
because
Not what I expected you to say at all. Just that Bleach is a little mainstream, Jared.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, when I think of you, I don't think of you like, you know what I'm saying, following the crowd, sucking on the sack, if you will.
Well, we all suck on sacks every now.
I don't, let's not say we all.
Well, we all suck on sacks.
Let's not say we all, because
Well,
that ain't what I do.
well,
I
that is
ain't on
what
that,
you do.
I'm not on that boat with you.
Well,
I'll help you pack for that trip, but I ain't coming.
well, you know, we all went on that nautical cruise together, hand in
We
hand.
have not.
Well, that's not the way I remember it, but anyways, yeah, it was Bleach. I really liked Bleach the show, and they were just taking too many hiatuses from me.
Mm.
Um, so I just know what's happening next. I didn't know what's happening next, so I
I mean,
started
the big
reading.
month, it was too many hiatuses.
Yeah, so I started reading the Bleach manga, and I was happy. That's the first one I read, and next I was reading Naruto.
Mm.
And then like it wasn't until very, very recently I started reading like a whole bunch more. Like Read Monster, um, all the anime that I've been reading lately. So yeah, yeah. But first one was Bleach.
Okay.
What
Very
about you?
mainstream to go from Bleach to like Naruto. Yeah, very mainstream of you, Jared.
Yeah.
The
I
first,
mean, I mean, I was young. I was young.
yeah.
And
The
like I didn't want to read something that was black and white. I
mm,
didn't want to read something that was the
Bleach not
opposite.
black and white.
Huh?
Was Bleach not black and white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to read something that was opposite than the way I was used to reading. I just didn't want to do all that. I didn't want to do all that. So I didn't do that. But I was watching Bleach every week and I had to know what was happening next.
Ah, I see what you're saying. The anime was taking too many breaks, and you had to catch up in the manga.
What you think I meant?
I didn't know what you meant. I thought you were saying like the manga was taking too many breaks, so that's why you stopped reading it or something.
Wait, you said why did you start reading something?
No, 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 no.
What was my first?
Yeah, what was the first one? What was the first one you read?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
but
Well, what was your first?
my first manga was a manga called Love Hina. Um, and it's funny because I was into this book. And what's funny is that it is a slice of life. It is a romance where this guy named Keitaro has like a grandmother who runs this all girls inn for students who for like yeah, or all girls inn. But he finished high school. He's trying to get into like college, and like he fails the test the first time.
Oh
So he's like,
no.
all right, man, I'm gonna move into like grandma's inn, help her take care of it so I can make some money, but I can also like be like secluded and like study for these entrance exams and then get into college. But like while he's there, he's in, he becomes like the pretty much like the manager of this like all women's hotel or whatever. And like of course all the women start falling in love with him. And he's socially awkward to some degree. So like, all of his interactions with these women are awkward for a long time, and he falls in love with like one of them, but like he keeps landing in these like precarious situations where he's like, between some thighs or like titties on his head,
Mm.
accidental kisses, that kind of thing. So it was hilarious. It was real good. And I started reading it in like middle school. Like one of my friends would let me borrow the manga from him, and I think like once I read all the books he had, I started buying it on my own.
Hmm.
hmm But yeah, I was really into that book for a long time. Even watched the anime. I think there was a Love Hina anime at one point, and I watched it. Like, I was a
Hmm.
fanatic.
Hmm. So, would you say that's the best manga that you read from? Because, like, is this over? Or is it ongoing?
Love Hina, man. I stopped reading it. I never got to the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you gonna go back to it?
I mean, if I could get the books, yeah, I would read it again. I would start it from ground zero. Yeah, there's only 14 volumes from 98 to 2001. Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, the final volume was published in 2002.
So, is that um the best that you read?
Mm, I think after that I started watching anime and I didn't really read manga as much anymore. Because I
Mm.
don't like I've definitely read other manga, but I don't I can't remember reading anything as much as I read Love Hina.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, the best one that I've read this year
hmm
was this manga called Killing Stalking.
Killing
And
Stalker.
yeah, Killing Stalking is a boys' love manga. And in it, um, this guy who gets picked on a lot
Mm-hmm.
um, uh, actually gets kidnapped by this other guy um, who is very abusive and he's very mean.
Mm.
But the guy who gets picked on a lot gets a bad case of what's that syndrome that you get when you're captive and you
Stockholm Syndrome.
yeah, gets a bad case of Stockholm syndrome and actually falls in love with the stalker. Um, and it's their relationship.
Mm.
It was a really, really, really good read. It was about 40 issues.
Mm.
It's a
What?
really, really, really good read. I definitely enjoyed it.
Mm. Okay.
That was a very
I'm, I'm, I'm,
content
I'm processing, Jared. What was it called again?
killing stalking.
Killing stalking, and they fall in love with their stalker who kidnaps and abuses them.
Yes. And murders people in front of him.
Wow.
And makes
It
and
doesn't murder him.
no.
How does it end? Like, does he end up getting murdered by his killer stalker?
One of them does die.
Oh,
A lot of people die in this manga.
well, I know you like your blood and guts.
I love it. I love it.
Hmm.
And like he would like actually hold his hand around a knife and like jam it into people. So then like the other guy, the guy who was stalked,
Hmm.
would be up at night, um, because he would be like, I can't believe I killed that man. But like actually, now that I remember, the guy who was picked on was the stalker, and the other guy was the killer because he kind of was stalking him
Mm.
and in the first issue. But after that, he wasn't stalking him anymore because he was, captive. So yeah,
Hmm.
it was a great read.
Okay.
Lots of
Any
abuse. Hmm?
any sex?
There was some oral,
Okay.
um, but they didn't have penetrator sex. Like I was so dirty. Like it was a long time.
Yeah, you gotta build it up now.
Yeah. He was
We all
just
here. You can't give it to us in issue one.
yeah, he was just very abusive.
Mm, mm.
Extremely abusive.
He had to soften them up.
Well, he didn't do that. Yeah, he was very abusive.
Mm, mm.
Um, but yes, the Marcus. Anything else to say about the Manga Museum? Did they just have manga or did they have Mawa and
Only manga.
mm, mm.
Ooh, excuse me. And then One Piece had an entire room just dedicated to One Piece. And the One Piece room is free. Like you don't have to buy tickets for the One Piece room.
Oh,
Right.
oh. Clay? Did you see Clay?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, seems
Yeah.
like a very doesn't seem like a very good place if they don't have the best character in Clay. Do you think that Luffy's gonna be king of the pirates in the end?
I think I think some bullshit gonna happen with Luffy gonna find the treasure or whatever and be like, oh, I don't need it. I already feel like a king because I have all these friends.
Yeah, that sounds like it. I think that the king of the pirates is gonna be Buggy.
Yeah. Buggy's gonna look after Luffy leaves and be like, it's all mine.
Yeah, it's going to be Buggy. I don't know why we're sitting here with all this crap, all these episodes. Just crown Buggy already. Okay, Demarcus, um, do you think we have time for, well, we definitely have time for a question. We are way under time. So let's go to our good friends at Six Brown Chicks. Well, I'm going to ask Demarcus a question. So I'm going to tell him the first sentence from um, four samples from Six Brown Chicks, and Demarcus is going to tell me which one he wants me to read. Of course, these are uh, old ones because they are from last week and previous weeks. But let's get it started. Six Brown Chicks. Let's go. First one. I thought the grass was greener at another woman's house, and I foolishly left my wife for a month. Second, my we linked up at a scandalous way. He was my former prayer warrior's ex-husband. Three, I've been with Amari off and on since we were in high school, a full decade of his BS, lies, cheating, and my two abortions. And four, JB doesn't like me to stay overnight. when his wife is out of town.
Hmm. Man, I'm torn between the first one and the last one.
Mhm.
The first one is like I'm tired of hearing it and I want to go ahead and get it out the way. Today it kind of interested me. The last one, just because it's like off the bat interesting.
Mhm.
Let's go with the last one.
Okay. Okay. Take this off the list. All right. So, all right. Six brown chicks. JB doesn't like me to say overnight when his wife is out of town. And when his wife is out of town, it's in quotations.
Mm-hmm.
We've been dealing with each other off and on for 7 years. He's only been married for 4 years. We have a history, and I outrank her. So I'm
Yeah. Oh,
forced. So I forced the issue and spent the night. I modeled for a few years and I struggled with bulimia. I threw up my food to stay thin. Years of bulimia ruined my front teeth, so I have dentures at the top. Nobody knows this. However, while sleeping at JB's house, my uppers fell out and his pit bull ate them. I woke up to the sound of that pit bull eating my expensive teeth. JB has homeowners insurance to cover this, but he refuses to file a claim because he said you shouldn't have been here overnight. That's on you. My upper denture is broken and missing teeth, and I can't walk around like this. Advice. I feel like we did a question like this where the child had the teeth. that was
yes. And I was like, this sounds familiar. But yeah, it was a kid with teeth and not. I think if we could go back through this. So
Mhm.
she's been dealing with an old boy for a while, for like
Mhm.
7 years.
Yeah.
He now has a wife who he's been married to for 4 years.
Mhm.
But she feels like she the bottom bitch and she should get everything. She should get whatever she wanted because she's been there longer.
That she outranks her.
That's yeah. She feel like she
Mhm.
does. She okay. Um, and so she forces the issue. She stays over, gets her way. Her dentures fall out. The dog eats the dentures or chews on them. It sounds like because it sounds like she got them back, but they're like broken. And she doesn't want to walk around looking snaggletooth with dentures on. I mean, I understand that. I understand not wanting to look crazy with your fucking dentures in. I understand. I wouldn't put no dentures back in my mouth after they've been in a dog's fucking mouth. I'm like, oh, gotta get new dentures. He can have them shits. Um,
When they say a dog's mouth is cleaner than a
I don't
human.
give a fuck. What you think this is?
okay.
The Surgeon General say don't wash your chicken before you cook it. You doing that shit too?
Well, he's a Trump appointee.
Anyway, um, I really, I don't want to say this shit her fault, but this shit her fault.
Mhm.
Cause like this man, after dating you for 7 years, or after dating you for 3 years, he married another woman, and he didn't meet a woman and marry her in year one. At most he knew her for a year, so he been with this other woman 5 years. After knowing you and dealing with you for 2 years, he met this other woman, dated her for a year, married her,
Mhm.
and did not marry you, and is keeping you on the side. That tells you where you are, where you rank in this man's life.
Mhm.
He, because he was single. He had the opportunity to marry you. He had the opportunity to make that your home, to intertwine you and him, you and his life, you and his life, you're in his life.
Mhm.
Uh, and he didn't. He didn't. He he had the opportunity to say yes, and he said no. this is not to say that he doesn't care about you, that he doesn't, enjoy your company, that he doesn't enjoy being with you. But this is definitely a clear signal that he doesn't want to share his entire life with you. So when he says, I don't want you to spend the night over my house, that's what it is. And you forcing the issue is just putting you in a bad spot. It's just putting you in a position to be treated terribly because you're forcing your wants, your desires on this man. And we've seen it play out too many times that when you do that, it doesn't go how you want it to go. Like, yeah, you got the thing, but with what kind of heart is that being given? Because it's not a giving heart. It's not a generous heart, a gracious heart. He like, fine. He's like, fine, stay over here. And then your teeth, and then his dog not ate up your teeth. And he's like, well, on you. Like, come on now.
DeMarcus, I usually don't agree with everything that you say, but I do this time. I do agree with everything that you say. Um, yeah, it's not a giving heart that he has for you. It's not a loving heart that he has for you. You're just a convenience for this man. And for as long as you accept this man's communication with you, you are just going to be a convenience. So, yeah.
Say all that, but do
I
your thing.
mean,
Go off.
but what I say was wrong.
Because I don't think, he been dealing with her for 7 years. I mean,
Hmm.
7 years is longer than just like, this is convenient. Because after 7 years, I've had to like put in some effort to keep this going.
But not enough effort to marry.
To be fair, everybody doesn't want to be married.
I mean,
We,
he does.
he does. She never says that that is something that she wanted. So let's not put that on her. She might have been like, he might have asked her to marry him first, and she said, "No, I don't want to do that."
She didn't say that she wanted, but she did say he's only been married for 4 years. So maybe there's a
4 years is a long
tinge
time.
of
You
jealousy.
can't say only in 4 years.
She said he's only been married for 4 years. So there's a tinge of jealousy in that only.
And there's a tinge of jealousy in the mm.
Mm.
Drawing
I
words like that, that's crazy.
wait, what you say?
That you can draw emotions from words like that.
Yeah. I mean, words mean things.
Like, sure, but like only just means like singularly in this instance. Not
Mhm.
that I'm jealous. That's not what only. That's nowhere in the definition for only.
It's not in the
So if
definition,
words
but
mean things, they also don't mean other things.
it's not in the definition, but it's in the context of the
Mm,
paragraph that she's sending.
mm, I think
Because
I don't
if
know.
you are reading this like an encyclopedia entry, then only doesn't mean then only just means what it says in dictionary. If
Mm,
you're reading this like a woman who wants to know about her dentures that
hmm
were eaten by a pit bull, then
hmm
that only may mean something else.
So if you're imagining yourself in this person's shoes
Mm-hmm.
and you put your emotions into their place,
My no, not my emotions.
like how you would feel in their shoes.
N- no, because she could have said
You
he's
put,
been married for 4 years, but he said he's only been married for 4 years. There's jealousy in there.
mm,
There's
I think
jealousy.
I'm more willing to believe that there's maybe some jealousy in the same part, in the part after this when she's like, "Oh, I outrank her."
Oh, there's tons of jealousy there.
Yeah, I would be more willing to believe that than to believe that there is.
All right,
In the
DeMarcus.
context of the entire paragraph, sure, yes, maybe she's jealous, but I don't know,
Maybe.
man. I'm not a sergeant detective of emotion. So if you
Mm.
don't say it, you ain't feeling it.
Well, I am, and you don't have to say it. You can email your questions to blackgeekenergy@gmail.com. You can follow us on social media. Spell at Black Geek Energy, Instagram Black Geek Energy, Facebook Black Geek Energy, Sky Black Geek Energy, TikTok Black Geek Energy, YouTube Black Geek Energy, Twitch Black Geek Energy, Threads Black Geek Energy, and Twitter BGE_pod. We also have a store, and holiday season is coming up, and you can go on our store and you can like buy a cool little something something.
Mm-hmm. Like I got.
Yeah, yeah, like the Marcus has.
Mm.
And
So is there.
I don't have one yet.
When are you gonna
I'm
get?
when other people get theirs, then I
Mm,
can get mine.
mm,
Or when other people get um purchase our Patreon. That's only
mm,
$3 a month. And it has really interesting conversations over there.
mm.
Um, I don't know what we're gonna talk about today, child.
Talk about it today.
I say I don't know. Oh, I do have a question I want to ask you on the
I
Patreon.
have a question I want to ask you.
Oh, well, let's go ahead and switch this over so we can get the answering
You can do all
question.
the things.
Yeah,
We didn't talk about the Patreon.
I just said.
It's $3 a month, 10 cents a day.
Okay.
All right.
Any final words, DeMarcus?
What did we ever get a girl advice? Like, what was her question? What does she want to know? How does she get him to pay for her dentures?
My upper denture is broken and missing teeth. I can't walk around like this. Advice. Advice is
Hey,
look,
don't overplay your hand no more. Don't overplay
yeah,
your. He very clearly showed you. Didn't tell you. I don't imagine he said the words, but he very clearly showed you what your role is in his life. So don't overplay it. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. Ask the question. Ask, can you go? And if the answer is no, let it be no.
yeah. You got to save up and buy you some more teeth. I don't know what else to tell you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
When his dog shit those teeth out, then he gonna have to deal with his fucking wife.
yeah. All right, so that's the final answer. You can contact us by Patreon. DeMarcus, thank you for sharing with us your experience at the Manga Museum. And everybody else, we're out till next week.
BGE out.